Okay, so now we're back. So, Tales of Rise. So, continue. Huh. Uh-huh. Kalimutan ko na naman siya. Pwede bang palayuin yung character? Masyadong malapit. Maintindihan. Uzbek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Oo, so pwede ako lumabas. So tingin ko mas mabilis to pag PS5. Ewan ko lang kung mabilis siya kapag naka-SSD. Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use, I can take on those bright eyes. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? What? I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either. And they leave just like they did in Moscow. These chickens had just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes. They took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Pwedeng kami Zephyr recruit. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever decide to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Uzbek. It's a Danan enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The bright eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? What's the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Zion mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Is there anything else you want to know? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous. Tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. What kind of reputation? I say, definitely belong to it. The Crimson Crows. I think I'm good. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zeugles when you go out, okay? Okay. Wait, what's that?
What's this doing here?
Come on, good standing talk. Huh? Good standing around talking. We've got water to carry. Oh, but you saw all those Crimson Crows members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes might have got it. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. That says the bright eyes can't afford to just kill their workers. Maybe they change their mind. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make with things with. Tama. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. Sends chills down my spine, thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. Ano ulit makita yung mapa? There. Map. Square. C. So exit. Head to the Crimson Crow. Man. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? Yeah. Just making my rounds. Up. These injuries should heal eventually. And when they do, I'm getting sent back to Moscow. That I'm going to make it out there alive this time. I'm short on both supplies and manpower over here. Guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. Descent? Pero tumatalon-talon siya. So I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You? With them? But what can you do? Your body is so weak. Can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids. To give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... Get to that. This side. Huh? After working with my hands all my life, I can hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. Oh. Phew, I live in Calaglia all my life, so I like to think I can take a little heat, but this is really pushing it. That's why I got to stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for remnants. Seems like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. I think it's finally safe for me to come out. Yeah. We've got to stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have a repeat of what happened in the old Zion mine. Items pa ba? Scrap meat.
What's this thing?
It's scrap meat. Tanong ka? The road over there leads to Iglia Wastes. You won't find any Renons since it's all just ruins and abandoned villages, but it's crawling with stray Zugals, so be careful if you go there. Ay, pusa! Sounds like there's a bit of ruckus close by. Something happened? I don't know what's going on around here. Long as I don't make my life any harder though, I don't give a hoot. It's been a long and hard enough struggle making it to this age as it is. My creaky old body can't take much more. Master of Master Noctis to eh. Same voice actors. Okay, what's this? Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Ghost, old man? Damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks and ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. If them bright eyes find out we got the Crimson Crows hiding among us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Uzbek. She's right. They kill us all. Each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'd give it a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. But girl, yun nasa labas ng fence? Ewan ko. Uy, si Roms pala nanonood. Nice. This is sabi ko sa yung Tales of Arise. Anime. There's only one way to it's going to end for them. Crimson Crows and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against their enemies. It's all dark tall, just makes today's work that's that much harder to get through than it already is, though. I'm out on patrol on Zephyrs orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with bright eyes. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. Ano ako papasok dun? Makalaglag ka.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Don't have anything interesting to sell you out. Oh, I should sell you all, but you're more than welcome to take a look. See what I've got. Life bottle. Scrap meat. Can be eaten just fine. Carb. It's best cook it first before eating. Malamang. Yun lang. Come back anytime. You're welcome to sleep here if you like. You'll have to fix your own food, but the beds are nice and soft.